Most organisations recognise that they need disaster recovery. However, in the Middle East region, it tends to be underserved as a technology solution. Most often, organisations relying on insufficient processes such as tape backup, the tapes being kept off-site, or having a much more scaled down version of your infrastructure in another location and doing some form of data replication. Cloud HPT is a cloud platform built by BIOS and maintained in an Equinix data center in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Disaster recovery as a service leverages the virtual infrastructure and physical servers which are in this data center to provide a cloud container for organizations to replicate their virtual machines and also replicate certain applications so that they can recover in the event of a complete loss of their production environment. We are able to drop tools into your virtual environment for either VMware or Hyper-V to replicate all the virtual machines in real time or on a scheduled basis to the cloud. We can then provide a auto recovery logic which enables the virtual machines to boot at the single click of a button. This also gives you as an organization the ability to click to test, and it gives you a report on a monthly basis to basically tell you about the health of the environment, so that you can have full peace of mind that you have a fully functional disaster recovery for your infrastructure. There is a great return on investment when looking at disaster recovery as a service. If you consider the fact that in a physical environment, not only do you have large capex where you have to buy all the infrastructure, you then have the running costs of an outsourced data center, which can be tens of thousands of dirhams a month, plus the connectivity. You typically will not provide the same level of security for that environment, which is obviously a risk element if you ever have to use it as a production. And obviously all of these costs come at the front for an environment which you may never use. With a DR as a service, you spread that cost over time. It becomes a fixed monthly fee. You can scale it up and scale it down on demand so that it meets your future growth requirements and also caters for any reduction in service that you might require. Cloud HPT is a technology infrastructure which is built on enterprise level equipment from vendors such as Cisco, NetApp and VMware and Microsoft. What we're able to do is give you an environment which you can run your business from, give you the tools which we can capture your information, your servers, your data, and do that all with a managed service. So not only are we saving you money on infrastructure and on unplanned downtime, but also on manpower, human resource cost of management, all of which are typically not factored in when people are looking at the investment that they need to make in DR. What differentiates BIOS as a DR as a service provider is that we've got 15 years experience of building DR solutions for people, and we understand that this is a very technical solution which you need to provide. It's not just about having some servers in a data center, but it's also about the business continuity planning. It's about your production environment and how well that is set up, and does that cater for disaster recovery. So you have to have a lot of skills to be able to deliver this type of service, and this is why BIOS and Cloud HPT really stand out in the market, that we're able not just to provide co-location services, but all of the integration, the management, the reporting and everything to truly deliver this as a disaster recovery as a service platform.